Got it. Okay, boom. And we are live. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to an amazing episode of the People's Off the Record on the People's Podcast this afternoon. Starting the year off with our first Sunday interview, we have an amazing, incredible group of people, of panelists today, starting with Sister Jean-Natey Muhammad and the Stepping Stones Online Education students, faculties, and parents. We look forward to hearing from you all today. This is incredible. First of all, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir. Praise be to Allah.
Alaikum salam.
Thank you all very much. Sister Jean-Natey, if you can introduce yourself while we get started.
Okay, yes, sir. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is indeed his messenger. I would like to greet all of you and our nation words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, man.
My name is Sister Jean-Natey Muhammad, and I am the directress and owner of Stepping Stones Online Education. I play a small part in the educating of these beautiful students of over 45 students with 9 beautiful faculty staffs with degrees anywhere from doctorate to master's in education. I have beautiful parents who have anywhere from 1 to 5 students who attend the school. We have entrepreneur students. We have students who are 6 years old, functioning on 3rd, 4th grade level. And it is just my honor and grace of Allah that I have the privilege of seeing these beautiful people every single day.
All praises due to Allah. Well, I want everyone to introduce themselves as we get started. Thank you, everyone who is watching all across the country, and we look forward to putting this on YouTube as well. We're going to start with a young scholar and brilliant mind, Brother Musa. First of all, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay. Musa, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you now.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir. And Brother Musa, what is your experience been like at Stepping Stone Online Education?
It's been a great experience. Different change from what I've been through. I went to a public school from 9th and 10th grade, and was online for 11th and 12th, and it was a really big change.
Wonderful. Well, I look forward to hearing from you later, sir. Wonderful. And thank you, everybody who was watching all across the country. Next, we're going to go with our Brother Akil.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam, sir. Brother Akil, how has your experience been at Stepping Stone Online Academy?
It's good.
I mean, online education.
It was hard at first when I first got pulled into, when I was like first introduced into this school, but the more I was into it, the more I learned.
Wonderful. Okay, Brother Akil, well, we look forward to hearing from you and your wonderful mother, sister. It's going to sound like it might be a butcher one, Sister Luchana. Hope I did that right, Sister Luchana.
Yeah, that's correct. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, ma'am. And how has your experience been as a mother at Stepping Stone Online Education?
Like I honestly say, it is a godsend, and I don't know how much time it will get a chance to come back to me and talk about it a little bit further. But
Yes,
I can
ma'am.
honestly say that having the children in Stepping Stones at home, which we already had them in an at-home environment, was very crucial for us at this point of our life because of how busy things were for our family. So Sister Jean-Natey's school was just right up our alley because we wanted something that was Islamic based for our children, and they weren't necessarily able to be in MUI. So Sister Jean-Natey was the next best thing.
All praises to Allah.
And thank you all people who are watching all across the country and continue to show love. Shout out to my brother-in-law Akeem, who's watching, even though the Eagles are playing right now. So I know that means a lot to us that you're taking time, sir. All right, Sister Tara. Hope I got that right. Sister Tara. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, assalamu alaikum. Sister Jean-Natey has been a wonderful sister and friend. And I think that was one of the things that I really loved about her is that she has this beautiful spirit. And so I wanted that to be, I think a lot of parents want that spirit with their children. They know that their children will be safe with this person. They know that teacher will take care of their children well. And so that was one of the reasons I went to her. She was affordable, but the beautiful curriculum that she has planned, and she thinks things out and so organized. I just had to have my son in there. So it was wonderful.
Praise be to Allah.
Praise be to Allah. Okay, great.
I don't have me on here crying now.
I just got to tell you, sister.
Yes, ma'am. What, man? You're making people emotional already. That's a good thing. All right. Next, we have your strong son, Brother Najib. Wait, is that correct? Brother Najib. Walaikum salam, sir. Brother Najib, how has your experience been at Stepping Stone Online Education?
It's been good. I've learned more here than public schools, and my grades have gotten better than they were at public schools. Plus, I feel like I get treated like family.
Okay, excellent. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And both both my sisters send the greetings. Sister Miriam, Mrs. Naima, that they're watching. Thank you all. They're my most consistent supporters. Showing me love on Facebook. Brother Brandon Abdul, Muntakeen, Stepping Stone. Oh, Chef Brandon, yes, sir. And then also online for YouTube family. Shout out to Brother Musa, who always shows love as well. People all across the country. All right, now we are coming to Sister Renee, 3rd grade.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, ma'am. And how do you enjoy Stepping Stone Online Education?
I learned a lot. I love Sister Jean-Natey and Sister Sari, almost all the teachers, and I learned a lot from school.
Hey, okay.
Sister Jean-Natey.
That's amazing. Yes, ma'am. All right. And Sister Renee, I see you have someone with you that you're very familiar with. Your sister, Sister Mecca, who was in 4th grade. Sister Mecca, how has your time and experience been at Stepping Stone Online Education?
It's really good. I've learned a lot, and the teachers helped me learn a lot. And
okay.
It's really fun.
Wonderful. Yes, ma'am. Well, shout out to Sister Mecca and all the people who showing love on Facebook. Sister Lima said, Assalamu alaikum family, walaikum salam. And my sister Naima says, all praise due to Allah. Beautiful. All right. Next, we're going to their father, Brother Daryl. How are you doing today, sir? Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam, sir. We meet again.
Yes, sir.
It's been really incredible. I mean, when you speak about the torchlight of America or to America, I'm just honored that the sister had the school started. During those dark days, this was a real good light to pass on to my daughters, and they've been learning a lot. I mean, English C1, the pledge, the opening prayer, and they even opened the study groups up with opening prayer. So they've been learning a lot. I love it. Thank you, Sister Jean-Natey. And to Sister Rhonda and the teachers as well, because they mention them all the time.
Yes.
Wonderful. And yes, ma'am, Sister Mary, thank you for that. We come back around to that question. You already know it's coming around next. All right, we're going to your brother Daryl, Sister Rhonda, the 4th grade teacher.
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, salam, ma'am.
Okay, what do you need to know from me? But I am working in a wonderful school. I've been there for 2 years. I teach ELAR, English Language Arts and Reading, and to 4th grade, and also geography class to the elementary school. I've been there for 2 years, and my background is education and educational leadership. And it was a pleasure to finally bring what my knowledge base to an environment in a setting that's in need of it, but incorporating the teachings of Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad with a new educational paradigm in mind. It's a pleasure being a part of the school. We'll be moving forward on the instructions and our mission to separate and bring education to our children.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Great. All praise due to a lot of people showing you all love all across the country. Sister Tyra Williams Muhammad says, Assalamu alaikum, family. Stepping Stone Online Educational Phenomenal. Thank Allah for Sister Jean-Natey Muhammad. Wonderful. All right, we got Sister Corinne, who is a 7-year-old with a doll business, a doll company. Sister Corinne?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing today, ma'am?
Good.
Could you let us know about your company, your doll business?
Okay.
What is it called?
Brown Like Me dolls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. And where can we get these dolls, Brown Like Me?
From Shopify.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. And
say that's the
ma'am?
link.
Like the link.
Yeah, move over to the other side, Corinne. No, the other side.
Yes, ma'am. And could her mother spell it for us for people when I put this on YouTube and like Facebook, so people who may not be able to see it? Could you spell exactly where the website is so that we can go and get it?
Can you put it in the chat for us?
Yes, I'll put it in the chat, but it's a bit.ly link. And
okay.
You can go to bit.ly/3 capital C lowercase YCV capital Q4.
Yes, ma'am. And this is for Brown Like Me dolls.
Mm-hmm. Tell them why you started. Tell them why.
Why did you start the business, Corinne?
My dolls are named after my cousins.
And you wanted girls to have brown dolls.
Like them.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Well, I have 2 nieces who I'm sure we need to get those for. One named Masada, one named Milani. And I want to make sure that we get those Brown Like Me dolls. Everyone, let's make sure we support our sister and get those dolls. Let's see, people still, parents and faculty still coming. And when we come back around, Sister Corinne, we will get more information from your mother on your company and how everything got started. Excellent. Now we are coming back to Sister Jean-Natey Muhammad. Sister Jean-Natey Muhammad, for people who are watching online,
yes,
what
sir.
would you tell them is the main benefit of enrolling their children in Stepping Stone Online Education?
Okay, yes, sir. Do you mind if I just share something with you real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, praise be to Allah. Let me just start off with a quote that I got from, I don't know if you all are familiar. Can you see this book? I have so many. The National Agenda, Million Family March. So this is a quote that I have from the book. It says, education is supposed to be the proper cultivation of the gifts and talents of the individual through the acquisition of knowledge. Knowledge satisfies our natural thirst for gaining that which will make us one with our maker. So true, education cultivates the human being, mind, body, and spirit. By bringing us closer to fulfilling our purpose after self-cultivation, is to teach us how to give proper service to self, family, community, nation, and then the world. And that is a quote from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And so here at Stepping Stones Online Education, we want to be a part of the stepping stones that will cultivate the minds of our children, academically, mentally, and spiritually. We desire to create an environment that will allow them to think, create, and grow freely in a courageous manner, to establish freedom, justice, and equality in a world that promises those things but delivers the complete opposite. It is our prayer and desire as a staff to present an excellent academic program through the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, as taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Our goal is to teach our students to graduate from here and carry the torchlight through the darkness of today into the light of the hereafter, making our new world of God a safe and decent place to live. They will be the leaders of the new world coming from Stepping Stones Online Education. So thank you for the opportunity to allow them to shine today, because it's definitely not about me. It's about where they're going and what they're going to do when they leave here from Stepping Stones Online Education.
Beautiful. All praises due to Allah. Yes, ma'am. People showing you all love all across the country. Can't wait.
And I'd also like to add, Brother Joshua,
people are showing you love.
I also wanted to add the forefront of Stepping Stone.
Favorite subject, sir?
You went out on this, Brother Joshua. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Brother Musa, what is your favorite subject, sir?
My favorite subject would be English. The reason I like it is, well, it's really just came to me throughout my whole family. We've either gone with English majors or math majors, and English really came to me. And I really like the writing a story and going through each perspective of each character I've written for.
Like, go ahead, Brother Musa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wonderful. Next, we are going with you, brother.
Hi, assalamu alaikum. Did you say Brother Akil? You broke up.
Brother Akil, yes, ma'am.
My favorite subject is definitely math. It's because it's like hard and challenging, and you got to put your mind to it to really get it done. And I like challenging stuff.
All praises due to Allah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. And Sister Luchana?
Sir.
Yes, ma'am. Earlier you said you wanted to go more in depth about the value of Stepping Stone Online Education. You have the floor, ma'am.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, I just wanted to kind of, for the parents, just to speak on some of the challenges that we may face when we first get into the school. Some of it may be the technology and getting over the hurdle of the technology, or lack thereof that we have. So that was one of the things that I think, took some time for us to get kind of used to. But once we got through all of that, then it became a lot easier for us as parents to maneuver. And then one of the things that I am thankful for Sister Jean-Natey is that she saw that I was trying to be really present a whole lot. And I needed to kind of like be away because I had other things going on. And she told me, she said, Sister Luchana, you not paying me for you to have to stay there. She said, you don't have to be around the children. I can handle them. And so that told me that I could go ahead and stop being the helicopter mom, so to speak, and could go ahead and tend to the other things that needed to be tended to, and trust that she's going to do what she needs to do. And she can call me at any given point if she needed me. But she really gave me the confidence to just step away as a mom and let her take over as the teacher. And sometimes it's difficult when you're a homeschooled mom who, homeschooled your children already in the past, to allow someone else to teach your children. So
Mm.
being with Sister Jean-Natey and Stepping Stones, they made the transition a lot easier for us mommies and or parents in general.
Praise be to Allah.
All praise due to Allah. Yes, ma'am. And Sister Jean-Natey, where do the students sign? Where the parents sign up to enroll their students? Where should they go?
They can go to two places, and that's what I wanted to also say real quickly. Not only do we want to give our children the best academically, we also want to make it affordable to the parents. And so shockingly, Sister Tyra over there shaking her head, shockingly, because we have supportive staff who are willing to work with me, we only charge $50 a week, Brother Joshua.
Mm.
And the more students that you have, the more we're willing to work with you. So you don't have to worry about coming to Stepping Stones and breaking the bank. Because see, I believe that as long as I dedicate my service to the people of God, the money will come. And it does in so many beautiful ways. So I do not charge an astronomical amount because it's not about the money. It's about fulfilling the purpose that Allah has given to me, and that is to educate his children. So there's two ways that you can get in touch with me. You can reach me at Stepping Stones Online Education at gmail.com. And I see my god sisters on here. Tisha, could you put that in the chat for me? Stepping Stones Online Education at gmail.com, or they can visit Stepping Stones Online edu.org. That's our website. So those are the two ways. And they can just call me. I'm so reachable. 469-456-6496. And my husband will probably do like this because I'm actually available to all my students and parents all the time. They literally call me at 10 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. And my husband is like, who is calling you? Don't worry, this my babies. Let me answer the call. So I am very open to accepting calls. So if those two don't work out, they can call me at 469-456-6496. And I also want to welcome Sister Michelle and Sister Sadia. Assalamu alaikum. Praise be to Allah. So thank you for that question.
Praise be to Allah. Okay, perfect. And thank you everyone who's showing love all across the country. Next, we are coming to Sister Tara.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. As a parent, what advice would you give to other parents who are deciding, the benefits of online education?
I think that parents who are deciding for online education, they have to break the old mindset of what school looks like. The one thing that I love about Stepping Stones is this is a school that teaches more than a public school would in 8 hours, but they do it more efficiently within a 3 to 4 hour time period. It's beautiful the way everything is set up. The students grab, they're able to get the information and retain it. So I think that just breaking the old mindset of what school looks like, of what the white man's school looks like, and then understanding that there's going to be a different new approach, a new educational paradigm by coming into online education. And it's something that you can depend on and trust in because you know that they're going to be learning the foundation of being a Muslim, first of all. And so that's the one thing I think that really helps to make you as a parent feel just feel comfortable that they're going to learn what they need to learn, and they're going to retain the information, and it's going to be good information that can take them quite further along.
Excellent. Okay, great. All right, and your son, Brother Najee, your favorite subject, sir?
My favorite subject is history.
History, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And why
That's
history?
right, Brother Najee.
Why history, Brother Najee?
Because and we do projects and everything about like Rastafari Muhammad and Prophet Muhammad. And when I research and read more books about it, I learn more than I used to know.
Okay, excellent. Wonderful. Yes, sir. All right, next we have Sister Renee, third grade. Right, boom. Sister Renee, third grade.
My
So-
favorite subject is math, science, and reading.
Okay, yes, ma'am. And why are those your favorite subjects, Sister Renee?
Because I don't know, when I started reading, because reading is fun, and math, it means a lot to me, and I love math. And science, it's very, very fun.
Incredible. Yes, ma'am. Sister loves all the subjects. Okay, great. All right, Sister Mecca, what is your favorite subject and why, ma'am?
My favorite subject is English and math, because math is really fun and math can help you in life. And English is my favorite because it's fun and we get to like do like summaries and like write stuff.
Perfect. Yes, ma'am. Well, shout out to Sister Mecca, Sister Renee. All right, their father, Brother Daryl. As one of the only fathers on here, or the only father on here, what advice would you give to other fathers about the value of choosing Stepping Stone online education, sir?
Oh man, I'm just gonna throw it out. I'm just gonna jump in there, both feet. Number one, it's incredible how much they learn in 4 hours. First of all, we thought it was going to be an all-day thing, but they have really sprouted, brother, in just the 4-hour terms. Like I said, my one daughter was struggling with English until she got with Sister Rhonda. And now she loves it. She reads, when we go to study group, they're both raising their hands to want to read the study guide. My younger daughter, she's sprouting out in math, but also Sister Jean-Natey and the staff, they make it to where they want to learn. The advice I would give to other parents is that, it may feel scary at first, just like Brother Najeed's mother said. It was the technology part. We had to get the Zoom thing down. But now we just leave them where they're at and they go for it. You can see the independence in them growing, as well as the promise that God has given to us growing in these children. I mean, all the children, brother. I sit back and we listen and we laugh sometimes as to the answers that they're given, but they're learning. As a parent, you don't have to worry about really what they're learning. They're learning how to eat to live. They're learning message to the Black man. They're learning about the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, Master Farad Muhammad, the most honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. They're learning drill, and they're loving this culture, our way of life. They are loving it. So as a parent, sacrifice that small charity that we pay each week, sacrifice it, because you're going to see that you're getting more than what you're paying for.
Excellent. All praise due to Allah, and people are bearing witness all across the country Brother Chef Brandon says that's right. Brother Daryl, Sister Tasha says she's so excited she can't wait to enroll her son, Kari Ali Muhammad. She's sold. Sister Tasha, thank you. Malachi, people are showing love. Brother Brandon says Sister Jean-Natey is a jewel in our community. Yep. And people are just showing love all across the country. Can't wait to put this on YouTube. And look at that, Sister Jean-Natey. We got somebody who said they're sold already. Shout out to the People's Podcast for positivity in the community. All right, next we have Sister Rhonda, whose name we keep hearing from the parents and the students.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Sister Rhonda, what brings you the most joy being an educator, but teaching online? What brings you the most joy throughout the day?
Well, knowing that I'm teaching my children and I'm playing a very important part in their learning, and knowing that what the messenger said, we can make gods of our children, knowing that I'm playing that part in it, taking our children from where they are and bringing where I know they could go. So it's a joy seeing our children, and knowing their abilities, because the public school system, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see the joy and love in the teacher's eyes when they see their children, our children, and teaching them properly, knowing that they have their potential is limitless. So this brings me joy, knowing that I can see where they're going, and I know that they can get there. And if they and building the confidence to believe in themselves, they can do that. I look forward when we say our goodbyes to the day or give our greetings at the end of the day. I look forward to seeing them the next day. And you can see there, Sister Jean-Natey, I won't, if I have to take off for something, I won't. I will stay on. I'll show up to school when I'm sick. Sister Jean-Natey can bear witness to that, because when I see our children, I feel good. And it brings me joy knowing that I am the part of their lives to build the change for them. So I look forward to seeing them every day, and knowing the potential of everyone. And we can't leave any of our children behind, and we don't try. So I'm very grateful to being part of that journey.
And Sister Rhonda is our Teacher of the Year for 2021-2022. Sister Rhonda was Sister Rhonda caught COVID, Brother Joshua. And I did not know she had COVID. And Sister Rhonda showed up for these babies every single day with COVID. Of course, Brother Joshua, when I found out about it, I was so upset. We were both on the phone crying. I was like, don't you ever. But I just want to give a huge shout out to my staff, because all of them are jewels. We have Sister Rhonda, Sister Crystal, Sister Brenda, Sister Kavan, who has her own school. Sister Kavan Muhammad has her own in-person school called Voluntary Gifts. And we barter. She brings her students to Stepping Stones Online, and in return, I don't charge her anything, because Sister Kavan teaches Islamic studies for me for Stepping Stones Online. So we barter, and we all can do that in independent education, come together and work together, because at the end of the day, we all want the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad through the teachings of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to fall on all of Allah's children. And so I just wanted to give a shout out to Sister Kavan, because she is a teacher, but she's also an owner of her own independent in-person education. So we have Sister Cherie, we have Sister Tiffany, who teaches a STEM science class. So they have agriculture science online, Brother Joshua. They're planting and they're growing food online through the help of Sister Tiffany X Alexander. So I just wanted, and Sister Latoya, and guess who just started with us in his first week, begins this week. Brother Abel Muhammad will be teaching our high school history class. So Allah has truly blessed this little thing that I thought that I could never do. And I don't do it. It's everyone around me that's doing it with me. It's not what I'm doing. It's what we're doing as a community. And I'm just so grateful to Allah that He has blessed me with the beautiful people who show up and show out every single day.
Yes, ma'am. Praise be to Allah. And I can't wait to get to all of the panelists. So much love in the comments right now. People from all over the country are showing you all. We come back to the comments, but I want to make sure we take care of the panelists. All right, next we have, this is the mother of Sister Corinne, the 7-year-old with the doll business. Your name, ma'am?
Hi, my name is Maya Brown.
Okay, yes, ma'am. All right. And Miss Brown, could you explain to us the how the doll company came about?
Yes, sir. About 6 months or so, Corinne she's really into LOL dolls. And she was starting to notice that some of the dolls, when we would go to the store, that a lot of them weren't brown. And she was kind of telling me, Mom, I kind of want dolls that look like me or my cousins. I want little girls to be able to have dolls like that. And so we kind of took it from there. We found a supplier and packaging. And so she kind of named all the dolls after her cousins and kind of what they look like. And they're all different shades of brown and they all have different hair types. And she was like, I like that, Mom. So we kind of started it from there.
Wonderful. Yes, ma'am. And once again, people all across the country, my sister say it all the time, representation matters, all that kind of good stuff. People who playing with dolls. Now, as a man who came up loving superheroes and all that good stuff, you ever want to branch out to get some stuff for the brothers, you know what I'm saying? Any action figures, any, you know what I'm saying? You got something working, or is it always going to be dolls for the girls and as usual be left out? What you got?
Well, actually, her little brother, when he sees her working, he's like, well, what is my business going to be? And so he wanted to do dolls too. And so his dad was thinking maybe more, like you said, kind of action figures, or he's really into dinosaurs. So we're actually looking into that for him as well. He's 4, but they're never too young to learn, especially when they're interested in it.
That's right.
Perfect. Okay, great. So let's make sure we support it. And one more time, for you, ma'am, could you let us know the how to get to it
Yes,
to
sir.
support?
It's in the chat, but the bit.ly for that is bit.ly/3 lowercase IP capital K capital F EW.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, ma'am. All right, great. Then we had some people join. Sister, I'm going to butcher it, but the 2 sisters who born, Sister Michelle and her daughter. Could you, yes, ma'am, could you let us know?
So Sister Michelle is the proud mother of beautiful Sister Sadia Muhammad, who's in 4th grade. And Sister Sadia started with me with a little program that I had, a reading program. And she joined it, and brother, she just took off. And so she was saying after the summer camp, Mommy, I want to go to this school all the time. So Sister Michelle sent me an email and she said, please start a school. And I said, well, no, I don't plan on, doing that, and then before I knew it, my mom, before she passed, may Allah be pleased with her, she said, Jean, do it. Do it. The only thing I ask is that if that's what you're gonna do, baby, stick with it. And so that's how it literally came together by an email from Sister Michelle. So Sister Michelle and Sister Sadia.
Wonderful. Well, Sister Michelle, would you like to speak today, ma'am, to let us know how your experience has been as a mother at Stepping Stone Online Education?
Assalamu alaikum, family. Jean-Natey is just the bomb. That's all I can say. She is a beautiful person, a beautiful mom and wife. and she's running this beautiful school that I'm thankful to Allah that she actually heard the voice of Allah, not me. That was Allah telling her, go ahead and handle your business now. So it is beautiful that she started the school, and I tell people about it all the time. People come to, I'm back to work, so people come to the job and they're like, I don't know what to do. This is not working out for school. So I'll give them her information, but they're still like, I don't know if I should pull away from the actual building or if I should do this online thing. And so every time they come into the office, I always re-encourage them. See my friend, she's the bomb. You might want to go ahead and, give her a call. So it's absolutely beautiful. Sister Jean-Natey, thank you very much for doing this, because a lot of us would not have had the opportunity the way that you're doing this. Some sisters are able to teach at home, homeschool, Sister Luciana and others, which is absolutely awesome and amazing, but you are too, and we thank you very much.
Praise be to Allah. I love you all.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you all very much. And we are coming right back around to everyone to get our final remarks. So that we can hear from everyone. I want to make sure that everyone who is here got a chance to say something. Once again, we are in full. Ma'am?
I'm sorry. Can we allow Sister Kavan to speak? She's the sister that has her in-person school voluntary gifts.
Sister Kavan. Yes, ma'am. I did. Go ahead, Sister Kavan. We're right here with you. Yes, ma'am. We're waiting.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, ma'am.
In the name of Allah, the merciful, I just want to thank Sister Jean-Natey. This is an opportunity for unity, and I'm really excited about the work that we've done. I've known Sister Jean-Natey for a long time, and she's been one of my best sisters, and I love her dearly. She and I have had plenty of talks. She's encouraged me, and it's just a beautiful thing to see. This is what the minister talked about in the educational paradigm, where he talked about us having online schools. So we're just trying to make his word bond and continue. The children are beautiful. The parents, I love the parents. This year I'm teaching Islamic studies, and it has been such a great opportunity to just teach what we learn all the time. And the children are just so beautiful. I taught in public school for 22 years. So I went through a lot, but stepping stones and voluntary gifts is like drinking water. It comes natural, and I enjoy everyone. I look forward to seeing all the teachers and all the students, and the most important thing beyond what we've been taught to do and the instructions we've been given is that the children love the school. They love learning. They love learning the lessons and drilling and reciting what the lessons. They love that. And I love it too. And my parents are just overjoyed with the unity that we have. So I'm so thankful for the opportunity to be a part of Stepping Stones. And one more thing I wanted to say is that the children are very, very intelligent, and it's so good to be around our people when we're accepting our own and being ourselves. So it makes a big difference, but I appreciate every moment. I'm not really technologically savvy. That's my biggest challenge. It's trying to put everything together and be on time and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm working on that, and I just want to say thank you all, the whole community, because it's really a community. Something like
excellent. And we come. Everybody's gonna I'm coming back around for one more question from every other person. But before we do, we have a quick 60-second commercial break for all of the sponsors of the People's Podcast this month. And then we're coming right back to all of our amazing panelists today. You all.
Premiere. He has a 4K camera and a drone. He does television and film editing. Please reach out to him if you need any of those services. Sister Miriam's ABC I Love Me, children's book and coloring book, and now Spanish book. All three available on Amazon.com. Sister Naima's Stay on Point Dance Academy, LLC. She teaches ballet virtually to young girls all across the country, right here in the studios of Atlanta, Georgia. Like Mediation, squashing the beast throughout the Southwest region, he does a phenomenal job. His wife, Sister Fudia Muhammad's Giving Birth to a God and the Science of Child Rearing. Please make sure you go out and get a copy in the best of fashion. Brother Kenneth's Bow Tie Maker Extraordinaire. He'll ship you bow ties anywhere across the nation. Taj Hollywood's Chemistry 6 episode, a new television series out on YouTube. He's looking for actors and writers. Make sure you support him. Keep It Hood, helping others overcome depression. Also by Taj Hollywood. Brother Aaron's Elevated Places, Stress Management, Real Estate, Credit, Repair, and Restoration. His Respect for Life Center. They do personal wellness, philosophy, emotional, and mental spiritual wellness. 229-344-1474. Dr. Henry Carter's King Henry Turkey Legs, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Brother Rashad Muhammad's COVID-19 Disinfected Cleaning Services, out of Chicago. Student Minister Sharif Muhammad's book, A Soldier in the Movement of Christ, available on adulsharif.com. And lastly, Brother Joshua Muhammad's book, Cleopatra, as well as No Father, No Excuse.
On Amazon. Thank you all very much. Right back, amazing panelists. Thank you all very much. And everybody who shows love to the People Podcast all across the country. All right, just want to read some of the comments, and then we're going to go back around for everyone. Brother Brandon, Chef Brandon is saying, go ahead, Sister Corinne. Hold on. Brother Malachi said, young entrepreneur. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Thank you, Sister Tyra. Thank you, everyone who's in the comments, who's always showing love. All right, let's go. We're going to come back around, and then we're going to let Sister Jean-Natey close us out once we finish with everyone else's questions. For you, Brother Musa, the son of Chef Brandon, that's incredible. It's good to see the heir to the throne. Brother Musa, when you're not in school and everything, what do you do for fun, sir?
It's like anybody else, either on the phone or playing a game. But at the moment, I'm trying to get more into finishing up college, the college process. Believe I've chosen the school I want to go to. I have one choice down, and just getting ready to write essays and look scholarship.
May Allah bless you, Brother Musa. May Allah bless you in your pursuit. I'm surprised you aren't going to Grambling like your father.
Yes.
Probably
is.
Also, Sister Tyra, my mom, she went there too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, okay. So, your brother, Satara, that's on the panel, that's on the here.
No, sorry.
Oh, okay, yes, sir.
Tyra Williams. That's
okay, yes, sir. Okay, perfect. All right, yes, sir. So, all right, great. All right, brother Musa. Before we let you go to the next question, you said you were on a game. What game? Call of Duty, 2K. What game do you like to play, sir?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, yes, sir. Same here. I understand. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Brother Musa. May Allah bless you with your pursuit of higher education, scholarship process. Trust me, I understand how challenging that could be. So we're rooting for you, brother. We know you're going to come back and win. All right, let's go. We're going to Brother Akil. Brother Akil, what do you do for fun, sir?
I'm working on building my YouTube channel. I'm making videos and editing them as of right now. And I'm in the process of uploading them to YouTube.
Okay, great. Now, Brother Akil, when you say your YouTube channel, what is the YouTube channel? Can you hear me, Brother Akil? What is the YouTube channel, sir?
We can't hear you.
Brother Akil, can you hear me? I mean, can y'all hear me, or is Brother Akil?
Now, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The YouTube channel is for gaming and like editing tutorials.
Okay, you said for gaming?
Yes, sir.
That's tight. What type of games?
I played 2K, Call of Duty, and that's really it.
Okay, well, yes, sir. Well, let me know what your channel is so I can subscribe and we can support. Because I mean, I'm the best at Call of Duty and 2K, so you know what I'm saying. As I can always try to give some some pointers. All right. Yes, ma'am. All right. Next, we are going to Okay, boom. So we got Brother Akil. We're going to Sister Luchana. Luchana. In closing, what advice would you give to people who are watching, who may have come on late but just want to know the value of stepping stone online education, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Well, my advice to the viewers, parents, anyone looking to lighten their load, because sometimes as parents we try to do a lot and we wear a lot of hats. And for us, I had to decide what would be better for my children. And being that I knew that I had too many things going on and interrupting me where I'm trying to teach them, but then I got to walk away. Hold on, children, 1 second. And it was just too much. And I wanted them to have education where they were getting what they deserve. And that was the undivided attention of the teacher. So if you want that for your children, you need that for your children, Stepping Stones is the place to be. And it's no slight to the parent, no slight to the parent. I would just want to say that because sometimes as parents, we may feel like we are underserving our children because we don't do it all ourselves. Well, we don't have to do it all ourselves, is what I'm saying. That's what the community is for. That's what Stepping Stone, Sister Jean-Natey, and all her staff is here for us, to help us to be able to do what we need to do, and the children are able to get what they need to get. So that
Yes, ma'am.
Assalamualaikum.
Like Islam, excellent. All praise due to Allah. All right, we are coming to Sister Tar. Well, we'll come back to Sister Tar, but Brother Najee. Here, Brother Najee. Brother Najee.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Brother Najee, what do you do for fun, sir, when you're out of school?
Just like Moose kind of kill, I play video games and I watch.
Yes, sir. And you said you watch TV?
I watch anime.
Watch anime. Okay, yes, sir. So you're going My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball Z. What type of anime do you watch, sir?
Right now I'm watching Chainsaw.
Okay, great. Yes, sir. Wonderful. And Sister Tara, for the mother, what advice would you give to the parents in closing on just the value of Stepping Stone online education?
Just try it. It's actually a beautiful thing because we're teaching our children separation just by enrolling them into, self-sufficient school that's for Black children. You know what I'm saying? And so just to try it, I think that is definitely a freedom in it. And just like Sister said earlier, I can just walk away. I can go do my other things, and everything is handled in class. I don't have to micromanage. So it's a beautiful opportunity, like I said, and by taking the step to free your children first, then that gives us the opportunity as parents to find ourselves, to find different ways to separate from this enemy as well.
Beautiful. All praises to Allah. And we're gonna come back by seeing a new brother on the in the chat. Sir, could you introduce yourself and just let us know? I'm assuming you're a parent or an educator. You're a parent or a teacher, sir?
Yes, I'm actually the father of Corinne. Because I heard you gave a shout out to Brother Dow earlier about being the only dad. I was here. I wasn't saying anything, so I was like, I gotta represent.
Okay, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
okay. Yes, sir. What
everything Corinne loves, that Corinne learns at Stepping Stones online education, because it reinforces a lot of the things that we already instill in her. And it comes across organically. And that's the most important thing, because I do have a background in education as well. And I know sometimes it is a hurdle to make it relatable to students, but they do it like a duck to water, and she loves every second of it. It's funny because one of the young ladies was talking about how much she loves reading. Corinne is the same way. And now, unfortunately, at my house, I can't spell anything around her because she's going to know my conversation. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trust me.
So yeah, been a great opportunity, and we just love everything about the school, and we support every way we possibly can.
Excellent. That's great. And shout out to the fathers representing today. Also, sir, what my mother used to do, her grandmother, when we started to catch on to the spelling, they started doing sign language just to like be up on us, you know what I'm saying, as the children. So yes, sir, I understand. Trust me. All right. Next, we are going to Sister Renee. Sister Renee. Sister Renee, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, Sister Renee. What do you do for fun, ma'am?
Can you say that again, please?
What do you do for fun? You like to watch TV, listen to music? What you do?
I love to play Roblox. I like to roll the state, and I like to play with my family.
Oh,
excellent. Yes. Well, my niece Asada taught me about Roblox, so I'm familiar with the game. I'm familiar with it. All right. And for you, Sister Mecca, fun, ma'am.
I like to play Roblox, roller skate, watch TV, play with the ball with my brothers and sisters, and watch movies.
Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, great. And in the comments, thank you people who are showing love all across the country. We can't wait to put this on YouTube. Brother Chef Brandon says stepping stones online education has his son stepping right into the future. HBCU, and it's not Prairie View. He's a G-man. Sister Salima says, ASA, this is Salima, Brother Doyle. Our son attends the school. We have seen great growth with our son. We strongly suggest the school. Wonderful. That's great. All right, now we are going to, Brother Darrell. Brother Darrell, yes, sir. Could you let us know as a father again, sir, the benefits that you see in Stepping Stone online education?
Well, first, let me just say this. I'd like to give a shout out to Sister Christina Muhammad in Taylor, because she had a function out at the lake one day, and we ran into Sister Jean-Natey. I had already seen the school online, and that's where we kind of just linked it all up. And I wanted to send my daughters to the school to also become gods, as one of the Sister Rhonda mentioned earlier. But again, I love what they're learning. I love what they're getting from this. They're getting, they're getting so many more percents more of education, learning, and love than they were in the public school. I'm glad that COVID came. I'm glad the pandemic came, because had it not been for that, they'd have still been struggling in that situation. But now, all praise be to Allah, they're here where they can grow. And brother, it's a fun struggle, because they are on us, like Brother Graylin said. Did I say that right, Brother Graylin? Yeah. Brother Brown said, there you go. All right. It's a struggle because they're learning so much that they want to practice it around the house. You know, they want more books. Dad, can you help us drill? They're learning how to cook. You know, they're in the kitchen more, wanting to help out. It is a blessing, brother. Beyond, I mean, there's so much more I could say. I can go on and on about it, but I'm going to leave some to share so somebody else can share. But it is a blessing. Truly, it is.
Yes, sir. Wonderful. And thank you, sir. Sister Salima says, Brother King says, Assalamu alaikum to his teachers.
King on the throne. That's what we call him. He not Brother King, he King on the throne.
Excellent. And Brother Darrell, I interviewed you before with the farmland, correct?
Yes, sir, you did. Yes, sir.
Perfect. I want to make sure I'm the same person. All right, yes, next sir. We have Sister Rhonda, the teacher. Sister Rhonda, can you give us your closing remarks, ma'am, and to the value and to the joy that you have being an educator at Stepping Stone Online Education?
I've been an educator for about 24 years. I had to count the years because years go by so quickly. I even homeschool my children, my two children. Being part of, and I even taught on, I was a professor in a college as well. And also I taught teachers how to teach as a supervising two student teachers. And all that time, I still felt empty. I just didn't feel fulfilled. I even had an offer where to become a permanent professor in the school, and at that time I was moving, but I still had the desire wasn't there. It was something missing. What was missing is getting the proper education to our children. What was missing is the structure and the mindset that was forced on us to give our children when we know is a better way of doing things. And the freedom to do that part was missing. And when this opportunity, COVID, like the brother said, COVID was a blessing because it's forced us to find solutions to a problem. How are we going to educate our children? Because we can't go out at that time, window period. What are we going to do? And so with that said, a solution was provided, which is the virtual way. And now bringing our own means of understanding and our teachings into our children, that opened the door to do that. So what does Stepping Stone do for us and for our children? It builds confidence. It gives love. Every teacher in the school is loving and caring and sincere. It gives proper guidance, patience to our children. It's open not just to NOI family and children, but to all our children.
All our children.
So that is the beauty of that. And then with that said, the teachers do care. Our doors always open where we can dialogue with the parents. And there's a partnership between the parents and the students. So if the partnership is there and the guidance and then all those beautiful things are there, we get a good end result. And this is what you're hearing on this mic.
All praises to
Beautifully
God.
said.
Yes,
Beautifully
ma'am. All right.
said.
Sister Corinne, could you let us know what you like to do for fun, ma'am?
Watch TV, work on my YouTube channel, and play Roblox.
Listen, Roblox is for the win. Everybody sweet. It's Roblox for the younger children, Call of Duty for the older ones, okay? And Sister Corinne, what is your YouTube channel, ma'am?
Corinne's Bailey Playtime.
Okay, great. And what do you do on the YouTube channel?
I make shorts, make Roblox videos, and slime.
Excellent. I'm going to tell my niece to make sure that she subscribes to the channel so that she can watch it because all she talks about is Roblox every single day. So I'm going to let her know that I met someone who has their own YouTube channel speaking about Roblox. Thank you very much, ma'am. All right, we have just two more and we're good to go. Thank you all for everybody who's watching with us all across the country. Next, we are going to Sister Michelle's daughter. Sister Michelle, your daughter?
Sadia, Sister Sadia.
Sadia, could you let us know what you do for fun, ma'am?
Well, I like to play Roblox and sometimes roller skate in the house. And I like to play games on TV.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Roblox really winning. And skating. I didn't even know skating was still like the thing to do. Okay, everybody skating out here. Yes, that's a beautiful thing. All right. Next. Oh, and wait, we'll make sure we speak to the mother as well. Sister Michelle, is there anything that you want, your closing remarks that you would like to say, ma'am?
Praise be to Allah. I literally cannot wait until this school is massive. We're already getting there one at a time. I can't wait until the word snowballs and every parent want to bring their child to stepping stones. That's what I'm looking for. And I cannot wait until we blow up.
Allahu Akbar.
Beautiful. Yeah. All right, great. And then before we come to Sister Jean-Natey for the final word, Sister Kavan. I got that right, Sister Kavan, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say, I'd like to thank definitely my husband and Sister Jean-Natey's husband. I know they work very, very hard, and all of the men and the dads who help us. Sister Rhonda's husband. We would not be able to do this if it weren't for our husbands. And I would really like to give a great shout out to the FOI and those who are affiliated with the nation and know what the messenger and the minister wanted us to do, because it's an arduous task. and they are giving and donating their wives to a mission that is greater than ourselves. And it takes a lot of time and commitment, and we still have to, be the wife and the mother. Most of us have several children. I have 7 children my own self, but I really wanted to thank the men, because the men are the backbone of our nation, and it's very important for us to understand that. And I also wanted to say that we are trying to galvanize information for a database for the Ministry of Education. And I don't have the link right now, I couldn't find it, but I'm going to post it in the comments. And if you would, the listening audience, sign up. That way we can do greater things, and we can know who and what we have. So that's what we're working on as well. But
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the fathers. And speaking of fathers, we want to let one more father speak. So, Father, I want to let you give your final remarks before we let Sis Jean-Natey close, just on your experience as a father and the value of Stepping Stones online education, sir. The brother. Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Multitasking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Again, Stepping Stones Online has been just a blessing, guys, because again, in reinforcing all of the STEM and the mathematics and the reading that we enforce in our household, because both my wife and I auto mechanics. She's a robotics teacher, so we are heavily into science, and so it just further solidifies that in Corinne. And brother Graylin, he can't wait till he can join the school, because he's already listening along, wanting to, if he wants to join in that fun. And I'm sorry, my battery is low, so I may. Oh, here we go. All right, sorry, thought I lost you. But he can't wait to his opportunity to join as well. So we just love that reinforcement. We love the emphasis on STEM, because the class has started learning coding, and so it just slides right into that STEM mindset, and that's where the nation is going. So thank you again.
Thank you, sir. Excellent. Shout out to everyone studying, young children, young princes and princesses, kings and queens, learning STEM at such a young age. My God. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right. Now to you, Sis Jean-Natey, for our closing remarks. I want to thank you, the parents, and everyone who's watching all across the country. Sister Jean-Natey, for you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Well, first, I want to say, Brother Joshua, I could not thank you enough for giving the school the opportunity to showcase some of our testimonies. We're a really small school, and I'm just a little sister from a little town that, I don't seek out recognition. I'm not, in the spotlight in any way. I'm just your sister trying to teach our children. And so I was just so ecstatic and so grateful for your return of my inquiry. So I wanted to say that. May Allah bless you for that.
Thank you.
Because it meant a lot to the school, because we work hard, like all independent schools do. And so this is a gift to the parents and the students to be able to express it. And so I want to thank you for that. Second, I could not have the beautiful students, parents, or staff that I have if it were not for my beautiful husband, Malachi Muhammad. Other than Allah, he is my biggest supporter. And I just love him to the moon and back, to the ends of the universe and back, because Brother Joshua, my husband is a truck driver, and he's away 3 to 4 weeks at a time. And while he's away, he's steady throwing funds to Stepping Stones Online to make sure that this school keeps running, that the staff continue to get paid. If we have students that cannot afford books, my husband, he throws money under the table to make sure that all the students get what they need. And so I would not be a good wife at all if I could not mention this beautiful man that Allah has blessed me with. It's definitely a well-made man in my
Yes,
eyes.
ma'am. Shout out to Brother Malachi. Shout out to Brother Malachi, holding it down.
And lastly, I want to say that each and every morning that I wake up, I ask Allah to continue to bless Stepping Stones online education. And I ask Allah, please guide us on the right path. Some of y'all see that on my Facebook page. That's my prayer. Guide Stepping Stones on the right path. Guide us to be able to bring the service of your children to you. Guide us and give us the knowledge that is needed to not only succeed, but go above and beyond the expectation of anybody on this earth when it comes to every student here at Stepping Stones Online Education. We do love our children. We do honor our parents. We do love our staff more than they know. But at the end of the day, may Allah be well pleased with us all. And so with that being said, we have a thing that we say at Stepping Stones. And so I want all the students to come off of mute. Look, they're smiling. They already know what it is. On the count of 3, say it with me. If no one
has taught
love you today, we do.
And so that's what we say every day before we leave. If no one has told you they love you today, we do. Because we're living in 2023 when babies don't get to hear, I love you. Life is so hard. Life is so overwhelming. Life is so mentally, spiritually, and physically challenging that it's not that your parents do not love you. They may sometimes forget. Right? We show love in action, but sometimes, Brother Joshua, our babies need to hear it. So before we click into any Zoom call, we make sure they know that if nobody said that they love you today, we do. And I just thank you, Brother Joshua. We love you too.
Thank you very much. And that's what Gina say what we're not going to do. You're not going to try to make Brother Joshua cry online now. We ain't going to do all that love and all that, trying to make me be weak. You know what I'm saying? I got an image to uphold now. Hold up there. I got to code up the image now. All right. I want to thank everybody who's showing love all across the country. Sister Katina gives a greeting. Sister Latoria. Mosey says, Assalamu alaikum from Asada and Afeni. 2 strong names. Absolutely. People showing love. Brother Brandon showing love. Brother Malachi. Brother Graylin says, thank you, brother. Thank you. So Tasha, what grade levels the Stepping Stone teach? To 12th grade, right?
We begin at, well, let me explain really quick because I know we're running out of time. We always have 2nd grade to 12th grade. We rotate kindergarten and 1st grade because my kindergarten through 2nd grade teacher is so wonderful that she follows the students to 2nd grade. So next year we open up to kindergarten because our 2nd graders come to 3rd grade this year. So next year we will have kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade. But then the following year we will not have kindergarten or 1st grade. So if you have a kindergartner or 1st grade, get on the waiting list now because we only have kindergarten and 1st grade every other year because they follow Sister Cherie to 2nd grade. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Praise be to Allah.
Well, I want to thank you all. Shout out to the students, the parents, the faculty, Sister Jean-Natey, everybody who watches the program. I can't wait to put this on YouTube. This is so inspiring to me as someone who was in the education field myself. So
wait a minute. I'm gonna have to hit your inbox up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I understand. But this has been amazing, inspiring, and this is what the world needs to see: young, intelligent children of God. So shout out to the school. Anytime y'all want to come back, talent, sing, rap, perform, dance, music, whatever y'all want to do to lighten the mood and to keep inspiring people. The People's Podcast is your podcast. This is Joshua Leonard Muhammad signing off of the People's Podcast. Assalamu alaikum, family.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all for watching.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Are you all waiting for mommy to end the call? All right, praise be to
Allah. We are.
Assalamu alaikum. I see you all tomorrow.
Assalamu alaikum.